Hi, sixth grade. All right, so we are going to be doing our roof. So if you recalled, for the one-story house, we got this all assembled. You might need to get a partner to write your name on it. So you're going to put your initials on the bottom, just like that. And then you are ready for your roof. And so what you're going to do is you have your 2 slabs for your roof. So here's mine. And you are going to slip and score it. So again, remember, you're going to be dry fitting those. So set it up so that it will fit just like this. And you're going to match it up so that your slabs are going to come together like this. So you're going to figure out, okay, which one's going to go where and how you're going to slip and score it. So if you look, this one's overlapping, and then I'm going to slip and score here, and then slip and score on this side. So it's going to look like this. I'm going to slip and score there. And then I'm going to slip and score here on that section. Then, once I get that done, I'm going to have it going upright like this so that it can stay. If I do it so that it's on this edge, it's not going to stay very well. And we want to make sure that we get that stuck together very firmly and very carefully, just like that. And it's all right if this doesn't match. We can trim it later. So as you're working, you can kind of look on the other side. And you see where it's coming together. And then you'll want to make sure you put your initials on this, on the inside of your house roof, just like that. Okay, so now this is your ridge. And so we're actually going to do a ridge cap, which is where you take some slab of clay, your extra slabs of clay, and you're going to roll it out so it's like a thin layer. Taking your like a rolling pin and making it really thin. It doesn't have to be super perfect, but you're looking for it to be thinner. So like just a nice thin piece. And then what you're going to do is take your fettling knife and you're going to do small rectangles that are about 1 inch wide by about 1/2 inch thick. So it's going to look about like this. Okay, and this is actually going to lay on top and come over and get slipped and scored onto that. So a lot of times what I'll do is I'll use this measurement and I'll lay my clay on top, and then I'll cut and just make a stack. So I'd cut right there. It's way easier to do this on the table than it is to do it in the air. So you can kind of see, tilt this, maybe you can see, like I'm stacking it on top, measuring it, and then cutting. And you probably need about 10 of these. They don't have to be super perfect, but you do want them kind of the same size. So here's my stack I've started, and so these are going to be right here along the ridge, and you are going to slip and score those. So just take your toothbrush, slip and score here, and then you can slip and score here because that's where it's going to stick. And then you're going to push this on here and you are going to seal it in. So it's actually going to kind of go around the edge and help seal that that joint. It's kind of like the coil that we did, except this time it's a little thin slab of clay that we're putting on there. And you're going to have it go right up against the last one, and you can have it overlapping a little bit if you want. I'm going to have mine just go right up against it. And it's just a detail that's going to help make your piece like have a ridge cap and make it look good. So, and it'll help with that joint. It'll help reinforce that joint. So you're just going to go like that, push that on there, and get it going all the way down. And as you might need to find yourself like a 1/2 one or something like that. Looks like I need just a little bit longer one, so let me get one more cut. I forgot to slip and score that. So like that. And then last but not least, I slip and score that one. It's really important that you slip and score. If you don't, then they're not gonna help your situation there. If you need to, you can take this and you can flip it. Again, don't leave it on its edges. You want to have it flipped so that you can work on there and squish that all in there, and make sure that it's really stuck on there good. You can take your fettling knife if you need to do any trimming or cleanup, you can do that. So you can go in here and just kind of cut away some places that if you need to. And that is how you do your ridge cap. And then we're going to let this dry in this direction, because if we don't, then what's going to happen is it's going to collapse. So if I put this like this, it won't stay very long. It'll actually, the weight of it will start to go like that. You could, if the clay is dry enough, when you let it dry for a little bit, then you can put it on your house. So here's my house. And then you can take it very carefully and you're going to put it on there and you're going to let it dry on your house. Okay, so right now our house does not have any windows or doors, and we need to put those things in, and so that's going to be the next step.